Stephen Fulton admitted that most of the people in his own city, even though he was a unified champion, he barely felt any support from any of them. There was no, they barely supported him. It was only up until he lost that everybody had something to say about how he lost. They were clowning him on the knockout, and it was shameful because when he was winning, nobody cared, right? So that tells you something, right? Inoue would never get clowned in Japan. You get what I'm saying? Like, that tells us a lot about the kind of boxing fans that we have here in the States as well. Inoue is looked at as what he is, a damn legend. What's going on, y'all? Smooth here, Fresh and Smooth Boxing TV, back with a quick one. We are a month away from the monster. Inoue is back in Japan, looking to go two-time undisputed. This is his fourth division. Obviously, as we know, Inoue, the monster, is a 4-division world champion. He already went undisputed once. He currently is the unified champion, holding the WBC and the WBO. Took those from Stephen Fulton on his first fight at this division. Took out the best fighter that was smoking everybody. But why does it feel like, and now on his second fight, he's going to collect all the belts. But why does it feel like he still doesn't get he's number 2 pound for pound on ESPN's list, only under number 2, only under Terrence Crawford, as we know. But he still, I feel like, even though from the boxing media, a lot of them still don't give him his respect, especially here on YouTube. They just don't. I don't understand it. They have favorites. They play favorites. I understand one thing is to play favorites for a fighter that you like because, you feel like they resemble where you come from and, you've been watching them for a while and you like their style, whatever. But if you're just a fan of the sport and a fan of boxing and a fan of the sweet science and of skills, it don't get no higher. Wait, did I forget to mention he also won the Muhammad Ali trophy in the tournament? I mean, the caliber of guys that he beat in that tournament as well was amazing. That he just smoked. He had one tough fight and he avenged that. We already know that part. But let's take a look at Marlon Tapales. He's fighting Marlon Tapales December 26th. So right in time for the holidays. Marlon Tapales is 37-3 with 19 knockouts. Let me see if I can pull him up here. His biggest win was against his last fight. When obviously he became a champion. He took the belts from Ahmed Delabib. Let's pull him up. Ahmed Delabib here, who was 11-0 at the time. Big puncher. Won a split decision. I saw the fight. I thought it was a good fight. I thought it was really, really close. He landed a couple more punches than Ahmed Delabib. He really he outboxed him a couple rounds, but I still thought it was a close fight. But I thought he did enough to win. But if it could also been a draw, in my opinion. So I wouldn't have mind seeing that back, because Ahmed Delabib is a really, really strong fighter as well. But nonetheless, here we are. Now he's got the monster, the reigning IBF, WBF, WBA, WBC, WBO, and a lot of hate that he gets. Let's get into the hate. I mean, look, a lot of the criticism is the fact that obviously most of his fights are in Japan. That makes sense. He's a big superstar over there. They're gonna fill out the 20 Ariake Arena. I think is almost 20-something K people in there, right? Almost at 20,000 people, which in those weight classes, that usually doesn't happen here in the States. Fight purses, right? What that means, that fight purses go up, right? So these guys, these 118 pounds, 122, right? 126, right? These guys ain't making that kind of money. Because those weight classes are less watched. I mean, let's keep it honest. Those weight classes are less watched. That's another reason why people are not too familiar with him. And then it's the fact that if you're gonna go put your body through an 8-week training camp, why would you not go and fight Inoue in Japan and make triple what you would make in the United States? It doesn't make no sense. If you trust yourself, if you believe yourself in your abilities as a fighter, and just don't get knocked out. How about that? Inoue knocks everybody out. Damn near. So, I mean, let's be honest. Stephen Fulton, I think his highest purse, I believe, which was a pretty big purse. They say it was about in the fight before Inoue, was 500,000 before that. I mean, he's one of those guys that actually make more money than most guys at that weight class, because he was unified champion. But against Inoue, he made a mil. He made over a mil, so he doubled his salary, right? And I mean, at the end of the day, these guys box. These guys put their body through they put their bodies through the pain, the hard work, the commitment, day in and day out, getting punched on to make money. Stephen Fulton admitted that most of the people in his own city, even though he was a unified champion, he barely felt any support from any of them. There was no they barely supported him. It was only up until he lost that everybody had something to say about how he lost. They were clowning him on the knockout, and it was shameful because when he was winning, nobody cared, right? So that tells you something, right? Inoue would never get clowned in Japan. You get what I'm saying? Like, that tells us a lot about the kind of boxing fans that we have here in the States as well. Inoue is looked at as what he is, a damn legend in the sport at this time. So, if you didn't know, now you know. The monster is back. They call him a monster for a reason. He is back. December 26th, I believe. December 26th. ESPN will cover the fight. It'll probably be on around 4 or 5 in the morning or something like that. If you're on Pacific, if you're on the East Coast, it'll probably be on around 7 or 8 in the morning. But don't miss it either way. Watch history. Watch this guy become 2-time undisputed. And then if he becomes 2-time undisputed, will he take the number 1 spot on Terrence Crawford? Nah, not yet. I don't think so. Not yet. He will have to do something drastic, like move up to 130 and clock somebody at 130 that's really, really good. Or maybe clear out the 130-pound division. I think he has the size to do it. So we'll wait and see, man. But hit that subscribe button. You made it this far. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the love. Peace.